Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Let's Play Skyrim. And here we are once again, still in Windhelm, finishing off the last few odds and ends. Starting with selling some wares. Then heading over to the High Palace, or whatever it's called, to speak with the Jarl.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say for some.
Alright. I just want to sell some things, that's all.
Take a look.
I'm not going to get into ins and outs of how he gets his wares or whatnot. That does not concern me. Actually, I'm going to sell my heavier stuff first. These dragon bones and scales usually pack a punch. Those 62 gold pieces left. Some arrows. Some arrows. And that's about it. Thanking you.
Do come again.
We'll just pop across to the blacksmith, sell some of the weaponry. And then to the palace to speak with Jarl Ulfric. Just garner a bit of further information, maybe a little bit of prying you might call it, fishing for info on this supposed incoming attack on Whiterun. Of course, we are going to try and negotiate a peace, hopefully before that happens. Just in case we're too late, see if we can pick up any tidbits of their tactics that we can use to tip off Jarl Balgruuf to better prepare his defences.
Everyone, the finest weapons and armor.
The finest weapons and armour that you acquire from the likes such as me who sell them to you, eh? Huh?
Need something?
No. Maybe a fur coat would be nice in this weather, huh?
My job's simple enough, but I don't really complain much.
No. Very true. Okay, so going the slightly longer way around to the palace. Just taking the time to enjoy this rather chilly morning. Certainly couldn't live in this town, that's for sure. For one, people are murdered in the street. Technically speaking, we have hopefully stopped that, but still a black stain that's very difficult to remove. The weather is absolutely freezing, but... Huh?
Skyrim could use more healers.
Oh, shouldn't sneak up on people like that.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
Sorry, I need to speak with you.
Speak with Garmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents.
I think we have gotten off on the wrong foot here. You are confused. I'm not joining your order. Anyway, I just wanted to chit-chat before I go. Let me see. So why exactly are you fighting this war?
We're fighting because we're done bleeding for an empire that won't bleed for us. Untold numbers of Nords died defending the empire against the Dominion. And for what? Skyrim being sold to the Thalmor so the emperor could keep his throne. We're fighting because our own Jarls, once strong, wise men, have become fearful and blind to the people's suffering. We're fighting because Skyrim needs heroes, and there's no one else but us.
Very passionate man. And how goes the war?
The Empire thinks it holds Valkyrie from us, but the souls of Skyrim's bravest are buried there and will fill our hearts and strengthen our blades.
Okay. And how did you become Jarl?
My father, the Great Bear of Eastmarch, died during my imprisonment after the Markarth incident. I, his only son, forced to deliver his eulogy via letter I had smuggled out of prison. Such is the love of Titus meat for his subjects. When finally set free, I returned to Windhelm and was greeted by a city in mourning, at one with my own grief and anger, clamoring in angry voices, calling out for justice, for war. They sat me on the throne of Ysgolmor, the throne of my father. I only hope I can prove worthy of that honor.
Oh, almost brings a tear to your eye, eh? And, just curious, why did you kill the High King?
I killed Torrik to prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to be the defender of Skyrim if he can't even defend himself?
Oh, you killed a man to prove a point. Bit harsh, but okay. Some people call you a murderer, you know.
I challenged him in the traditional way, and he accepted. There were many witnesses. No murder was committed. True, he didn't stand a chance against me. But that was precisely the point. He was a puppet king of the Empire, not a high king of Skyrim. His father before him, perhaps, but not Torrik. He was too privileged and too foolish, more interested in entertaining his queen than ruling his country.
And speaking of his queen, doesn't she claim the throne now?
Indeed, Elywnn has become Jarl of Solitude, historically and conveniently home of the High King, backed by imperial interests. But the Moot has not yet met to name her High Queen, and they won't, not as long as I have any say in it.
Do you desire to be the High King?
There hasn't been a true High King in Skyrim for generations. For too long, he's been hand-picked by the Emperor, and given emphatic nods by milk-drinking Jarls addicted to imperial coin. It's time we had a real High King, one of our own making.
Okay, so there we go. His plans laid out clear as day. I'm interested to know, actually. There's rumours that you shouted the king to death in your so-called duel. Is that correct?
Not entirely true, though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and dedication. My shouting Torrik to the ground proved he had neither. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him.
Oh, much less dramatic. Shouting him to death would have been highly entertaining to see. In a gruesome kind of way, of course. Thank you, Jarl. Thank you for your time.
You think I need to send Bone?
Whilst we're here, just gonna head down to the prison. Yes, so the rumours are not entirely true. Shouted the king apart? It did seem a bit far-fetched. I mean, we are masters of the voice, Dragonborn, and we do not know a shout that can tear a man to pieces.
Fancy yourself an animal.
So he shouted him down and stabbed him. Much more realistic. Anyway, don't think it takes a genius to realise why we're here. Elywnn is still not convinced about this whole investigation into the murder malarkey. Before he leaves Windhelm for pastures new, which we are going to do very soon, just gonna speak with the court mage once more. Now that he's had time to stew over things, he might not be so tight-lipped, he might be willing to parley.
Imagine blowing up an entire town. Damn college.
Shut up.
Windhelm will never be the same.
Hello, I can't speak with him, he's too far away. I need to unlock the doors. Oh, there you go. Umfith! Hello, it is me, the man that so-called had the evidence to put you in prison. I can't speak with him. Stupid bloody bars here. Hello. Oh, there we go.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
Nope, still not speaking.
Strength and steel.
Still not speaking, Relena. I'll let him rot. That murdering scoundrel.
Someone stole your sweet roll.
Someone stole my sweet roll. I don't even like sweet rolls, actually. For apple pie. So our adventures into Windhelm are very shortly going to come to a close. But as we do head out, there is just one more thing that we need to do. One more little teensy wincy thing. And it involves a boy and the Dark Brotherhood. The very first day we found ourselves in Skyrim, after escaping our beheading and heading to Riverwood, we spoke with the barkeep of the Sleeping Giant Inn. We asked him for some of the local rumours, and one rumour which he told us about was a boy named Aventus Aretino who might be trying to call forth the Dark Brotherhood. Back then, that sort of rumour didn't really have any significance to Elywnn. But between then and now, he has been set upon numerous times by assassins of various ilk and skill, and each of them had possession of a note signed by somebody by the name of Astrid, talking about black sacraments and the fact that they wanted me dead. And therefore we owe it to our own safety and the safety of others.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear.
To bring this order down.
Mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Die, Grilla, die!
Now that was months ago, and this child is still trying to summon them forth.
What you deserve. The Dark Brotherhood will see to that.
Child!
You've come at last! I knew you would!
Are you alright?
It worked! I knew you'd come! I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came! An assassin from the Dark Brotherhood!
I think you are mistaken. I am no assassin, and I'm not with the Dark Brotherhood.
Of course you are! I prayed, and you came, and now you'll accept my contract!
Contract?
My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften, Honor Hall. The head mistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind, but she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the Kind.
I can kill Grelod the Kind. Child, I don't kill people. Now get yourself out of here. This is very macabre, to say the very least. Skeletons
Please
and...
don't kill Constance the Shell. She really is kind.
Oh, finally he's moving away from his little ritual. Isn't that something else? Right. Letter from the steward. Master Aventus Aretino, Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak wishes to express his deepest sympathies at the death of your mother Nalia. Unfortunately, because you are fatherless and have no other known relations, the Jarl cannot allow you to remain in your home unsupervised. Therefore, in no more than a week's time, you are to report to Honor Hall Orphanage in Riften, where you will reside until your 16th birthday. The Aretino family home in the city of Windhelm will of course remain your property. The building will be securely locked and ready for your return 6 years hence. Note that I am unsure of the education provided to you by your recently deceased mother, or if you possess the ability to read the letter I am currently composing. Therefore, a member of the city guard will call upon you in 1 week at your home and provide escort to the orphanage. Hopefully his arrival will not come as a complete shock. With greatest respect, your Leaf. Steward to our most noble Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak. Well, looks like the boy has listened well, and is now here on his own. And I suppose, well, we'll leave him be. Now we have been to the orphanage when we visited the name of the town, Riften, sorry, I've got a bit confused there. We have explored the orphanage when we explored Riften for the first time. And that Grelod woman was a little bit, well, what's the word in the politest sense? Bit of a cow. But does that mean that she deserves to meet a sticky end? I don't quite think it does. Anyway, you better get pondering, Brulina. You better get pondering. Sadistic headmistress. Sadistic, eh? Maybe she does deserve being killed. So that's some. I don't know. We'll have to have a long think when we're on the carriage about what we're going to do here. But before we get to that dark act, potentially, there are a couple of other things that we could keep ourselves occupied with. Elywnn Blackbriar requires 20 Nightshade. We have 19 and we know where to find some more, so we can do that. And then of course there's Froki. We have killed all the guardian creatures. And thus, what am I doing? I haven't even told the driver where I'm supposed to be going. Excuse me.
Need a ride?
Yes.
I can take you to any of the hold cap. Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Riften, please.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
I thank you kindly. That was what I was saying. Yes, about the fact that I need to tell Froki that we have killed the guardian creatures.
Watch yourself in Riften. A lot of ways to get yourself in trouble in that town.
Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it. And here we are, 9:38. We could well be a little bit too late here to start doing what we need to do, but we can at least go to the graveyard in town and see if we can pilfer one more Nightshade for old Elywnn Blackbriar. Okay. Keep our eyes peeled here. I do believe there should be a Nightshade or two in the graveyard if I can find the damn place. Ah, there we go. Ah, lovely. Thought so. And so we have it. Elywnn Blackbriar. Where art thou? Ah! Good. What's I stumbling across
And you are
you?
gathering those ingredients?
Yes, I finally had got the nightshade. It's been a while, but they're not so easy to find.
Perfect. This is just what I needed. Here's some gold for your time.
Thank you. And that now is the last of the ingredients.
Yes. Master Elywnn will be pleased I've restored his stock of these rare ingredients. I feel I owe you a bit more than some meaningless coin for all your diligence. Here. This key unlocks my supply chest at Elywn's elixirs. Feel free to take what you need from time to time. I'll be refilling it once every few days or so.
Oh, thank you so kindly.
Don't forget to check your supply chest from time to time.
My supply? Don't be silly. I can't go pilfering people's items out of their chests. I know it's a kind gesture, Elywnn, but no, I can't do it. I have a plentiful supply of alchemy ingredients back at the college. No, we can't do it. But it's nice. Nice gesture. Right. Well, it is night time, but I don't feel overly tired, Elywnn. I don't feel overly tired.